Speaking of making it deep in the main event, you've done that numerous times.
I'm a lucky motherfucker.
Third place in 2011, ninth place a few years after that. But the one that a lot of people don't remember, and I'm sure you obviously do, is you go back in 2009, I think, to the year, you finished in 14th.
I did, yeah.
Talk us through that, because at that point of your career, where were you? And what did that mean to you?
I had moved to Vegas the summer previously, and I was playing like quarter 50 the Bellagio and stuff. Like, I wouldn't say high stakes, but like quarter 50 back then was like probably the equivalent of like 100, 200 a day. Like every year the games get bigger, the stakes get bigger, there's more money in the ecosystem. So like quarter 50 was like pretty damn high stakes back then.
That's a big game.
Yeah, well, in 2009, it was, I felt like it was much bigger. There's less people playing it. So I was already playing relatively high stakes. So I entered that tournament that year. You know, I do well, I get 14th for $600,000. And
just do well, yeah. I started doing.
Well, that's the thing, is you get down to that few and you don't win it, like, or get top 3 or something, like, you know, it leaves a sour taste in your mouth. I remember a particular hand, a guy named Steven Begleiter. He got 3rd or 4th. I had aces, I 3-bet him. He had jack 9 of diamonds, he flopped 2 pair, and he took like 70% of my chips. With 17 left. And he was very excited. I've spoke to him about this since, and he apologized, because in the moment he was very excited and came up and just like slapped me on my back, but like very hard. I just lost this pot. Like my whole like soul was ripped from my body, you know.
So he slapped you on your back like
hard.
you were
like a high five or something. Yeah, you just ruined my fucking life, and now you want to slap my back. And so I actually talked about this on Colton O's podcast, and he reached out to me, offered to golf with me, and said he was, you know, he didn't mean anything by it, he was just excited, and you know, when you're that deep in the main events, it's more than the money. You know, you've been playing in a tournament for 7 or 8 days. You know, you're tired, you're emotionally drained, and like every turn, like a 2-outer all of a sudden becomes like a nightmare situation. Like you're fading this 2-outer that, like, in a cash game in a $100,000 pot, you're just like, oh, it's not coming, you know, it's whatever. But in this tournament, you've been playing for 7 days, like you're like, please no jack, please no jack. You know, you're praying, you know. So your emotions are running very, very high. You're so emotionally invested that, you know, outbursts like this have happened. We've all seen it.